You ever seen someone destroy their own family and look proud doing it? That was my wife, Melissa. And for too long, I let her. It was Ethan's birthday. Then her voice cut through like a whip. "Speak up, you coward." Every head turned. Ethan stood frozen in front of his friends, 11 candles flickering behind him. Laughter died in their throats. He looked so small. His hands shook, but Melissa, she smiled like she'd just proven a point. Then her father, Frank, stepped forward, wine glass half empty, eyes full of arrogance. "The boy's got no backbone," he said. "Real disappointment." I felt my jaw tighten, fists ready, words loading. But before I could say anything, Ethan raised his hand. "Dad, wait." His voice was soft but steady. "I've got a special speech for Mom." The room went silent. Melissa folded her arms, pretending to be amused. He turned toward her, his eyes darker than I'd ever seen. "I just want to say thanks, Mom," he said, "for teaching me what poison looks like when it smiles." Her smirk faltered. She blinked twice, then the glass slipped from her hand and shattered. Gasps, screams, chaos. She hit the floor. But Ethan, he didn't flinch. And in that moment, I understood just how much he'd been carrying. It had started long before that night. A raised eyebrow when he didn't finish dinner. A sharp word when he stuttered. "Boys don't cry. You're weak, like your father." I told myself Melissa was stressed, that Frank had raised her the same way. But one night I passed Ethan's room and heard him whispering to the mirror, "I'm not nothing. I'm not nothing." That broke something in me. I stopped making excuses. She wasn't building him up. She was dismantling him piece by piece, smiling while she did it. Every time I tried to intervene, she twisted it. "You're too sensitive. Don't undermine me. Boys need discipline. No bruises, no scars, just invisible cuts deep enough to scar the soul." So I started documenting everything. Times, words, patterns. I met a therapist in secret, described it all. He didn't sugarcoat it. "This is abuse," he said. That night I hid a camera in the kitchen, Melissa's favorite stage. 2 weeks was all it took. A clip where she squeezed Ethan's wrist until he cried. Another where she whispered, "You ruined me," because he spilled a juice box. Then came the file I found by accident, her old phone she'd forgotten in the laundry. Messages she never meant for me to see. Sometimes I wish he'd just disappear. He's not even mine. He's more like you than me. That's when I knew. She didn't hate Ethan for who he was. She hated him because he reminded her of me. The night before the party, he came into my room, clutching his stomach. "Dad, I don't want to speak tomorrow," he said. "I feel sick." I almost told him to fake it, to stay home. Instead, I pulled out a small flash drive. "What's on it?" "Truth," I said. "When it's your turn, plug it into the speaker. Just press play." When Melissa collapsed at the party, everyone thought it was shock. But by then, her own words were already echoing through the room. Her voice, her venom, played for everyone to hear. "You make me sick." I wish I'd left both of them. Frank's face turned the color of ash. He dropped his glass next. Ethan stood tall, unmoving, calm for the first time in his life. Later, when Melissa came to, pale and shaking near the cake table, I knelt beside her. "Please," she whispered. "You don't understand." I hit play again. Her voice filled the air, cruel and sharp. She covered her ears. "You think this ends at a party?" I said quietly. "No, this is where it starts." Her eyes filled with something I'd never seen before, fear. I stood. So did Ethan. We walked out together, leaving her surrounded by frosting, broken balloons, and faces that would never unhear her truth. The custody battle was short, the evidence clear. The therapist's report sealed it. Frank tried to step in once, until I handed him a flash drive with his own voice on it, berating a child. He didn't speak again. Now, Ethan sleeps through the night. He laughs louder. He looks me in the eye when he talks. He hasn't asked about her once. Some people think revenge means destruction. For me, it meant freedom. If this story made you feel something, like, share, and subscribe. Here, every betrayal finds its ending.